Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. That's the stuff. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Well, not quite. Let's try that again. Nice work. You're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, you're going to add power but increase the difficulty of the swing. Your downswing timing refers to how quick... Well, that was well done. Congratulations, you got the base. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. The backswing meter at the bottom of your screen is going to give you a target for where your strength should be. Now as you pull back, you want to wait until the indicator gets in that white part of the backswing meter, and then press forward. Good job on that one. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards or away from you. The further away from you the marker is, the stronger your putt will be. Since this is a little bit well done on that lesson, those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. That's what we're looking for. And with that, you are ready to pop the lights out on. Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Well, you've got the hang of this one. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. And now that... Hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip. And then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip. Not quite. Let's try that again. That should probably be tried again. Well, you've got that one down. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin. And then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. Well, I'm sure you'll get this with some practice. Let's just keep moving on. Applying a fade or draw to you. Well, you'll get this with some more practice. How about you come back to this later and we'll move on for now. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. And he's down there. You got to read?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Six feet remaining to the cup. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Will Zalatoris currently on top of this one.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Just a short putt remaining here. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 5th place.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
Going with the 6-iron here. Woo, back there, horsey. Not bad. This one's for birdie. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. That's annoying. You should make that. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Currently at 2 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 155.
This one might need to get down a little. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Not a bad spot on the leaderboard. Just outside the top 20. Oh, that one had eyes for the flag the whole way.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. That's heading into the rough, I think. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Nine feet to the cup. Oh, so close. This is a par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 6th. A bit wild on approach there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. That's a wonder there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Yep, I don't blame you. I'd want to take another look at that one as well. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Ooh, just missed that one.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole.
Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par threes on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Putting for birdie. Was on a good line. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 4 over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Nicely done. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
From around 180 yards out. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
13 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Surely it's going to.
That's frustrating. Par putt coming up here. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 7 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
This is on a great line.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Well played. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And here we are with their 4th. And back to the course with the live action.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, that was bang on target. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. That was a gallant attempt. And as the putt drops, 2 over, heading down the stretch. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. That's a little untidy. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Beautiful shot.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's currently tied for 11th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are.
That goes down for an eagle. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
He's currently tied for second.
Well, now things have gotten interesting, closing the gap.
And as this player begins their final hole, they're 2 shots off the lead. Needs to make a move soon. Yeah, that one will play. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
That's a good-looking shot there. And this putter's for a final score of 70. Just didn't drop. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
And that will do it for him at this event.
And Rich, what are your thoughts on this player's PGA Tour debut? A top 10.
Yeah, not a bad first event on the PGA Tour. Kind of getting some nerves out of the way. Top 5 finish. Keep your eye on this player.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.